Richard?
What?
Thank you so much for taking time to.
Oh, my pleasure.
Why did you decide to join the Royal Canadian Air Force?
Primarily, there was some altruistic intent involved in the decision to join. But it was more looking for a job that I could contribute to being in the military. And that was probably one of the primary reasons for joining was the job. Great possibilities of 3 squares a day, roof over my head, and a bed to sleep in.
Hey, some basics.
The basic stuff. Yep.
Yeah. Do you have any memories about like a first day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Crazy.
I'd love to hear it.
Crazy.
Crazy.
My first, well, it was a 3-day train trip to get to Manning Depot, which is outside of Montreal, at a place called, the French would say Saint-Jean. We would say Saint-Jean.
Mm-hmm.
But 4 o'clock in the morning, we're still waiting for the driver to come and pick us up. So it was a pretty hectic first day getting there. Once you muster in, sort of thing, then you get put in with the other members of your intake group. And there were 86 of us. So it was a hectic. Get your uniforms, yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full, sir, get your meal, back into the swing of it. Everything is controlled.
Okay.
You got 2 guys that are looking after you and telling you what to do, when to do it, how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up in the morning and it starts, go to bed, and it doesn't end until it goes to bed at night.
Okay.
And every morning is an inspection, and that goes on for 3 months. 86 guys, they line you up between 2 nurses, 1 on either side, and both of them have needles. And you walk down between them, and they give you a shot in each arm.
How old were you?
21.
Wow, hey.
So,
Wow.
3 months.
That was that training? The 3 months?
That was basic Manning Depot.
Okay.
You go in for 3 months, and it's basically the same as cadets. Ironing your uniforms, and keeping clean, keeping your kit inspectable. You had 1 shirt, 1 pair of trousers, socks that you wore every day, and everything else was in your locker, and all lined up for the inspection in the morning.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Our homes are not necessarily like that.
No.
That's different.
No, we even had to polish the bottom of our shoes. It's 8 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock at night, and it's go, and you get 2 guys yelling at you all the time and telling you what to do.
What kind of work did you do, Richard, while you were serving?
Primarily when you go in, when you join, you're given a whole battery of tests. Then when you get down to Manning, you're given a whole different battery of tests. And from there, they decide what your capabilities are and where they need people the most.
Okay.
Well, they were gearing up because of the Cold War at the time. And 64, 65, 66, somewhere in there. So they chose me to go into a radar field. Heavy radar. There was also radar air I could have gone into, but heavy radar was what I was chosen to do, which was basically electronics. So from Manning, I went to a place called Clinton for my basic trades course and my advanced training, and then from there was posted out to one of the bases in Canada. In this case, where did I go first? Middle of Saskatchewan, Dana, Saskatchewan. There's so many different types of radar that they use on the base, and you had to become familiar and conversant with each kind. And often they would send you off on a course to aid that acclimation to the working in that area.
Yeah.
But I also did fire pickets and numerous other things.
Wow.
You do what you're told.
You do what you're told.
For the most
and
part,
you learn
anyway.
it. So then, did you move around then in Canada?
Well, one of the things of in the military when I was in, you moved every 2 to 3 years. There were two lines. You could go Mid-Canada line and Pine Tree line.
Okay.
And rather than go to one place and stay there for as long as you can, they moved you to help with your training. That's what they said anyway.
Okay.
So it was expected, and so you packed up bag of baggage and wife and kids, and off you go.
How long did you serve, Richard?
Nearly 14 years.
14. Wow.
Yeah, it was around like 12 years, 12 and a half years that I became a Christian. I started thinking about working out my salvation, I'll put it that way.
Okay, good, yeah.
And after being on course for 3 months, getting back to base in Gibsonville, which is the middle of Manitoba, I came to realize that if I stayed in the military, I wouldn't be able to be the person that I wanted to become within a religious context, so that's one of the reasons why I put in for my release.
Okay.
But I also wanted to go back to school on a more full-time basis. I thought high school and go to college or something, but
Yeah.
I guess the good Lord had other other plans for me. And I got out, again moved from middle of Manitoba out to Edmonton.
Okay.
And the first year I was out and went to Bible school.
Wow.
And that was in 77. And the next year after that, my wife Mary, who was also in the military,
Yes, okay.
and she got out. She went to Bible school the second year after that.
Okay.
So I guess the Lord had different plans for us.
That's right. What a journey of life.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting chapter.
Wow.
Remembrance and all the rest of that stuff. The number of remembrance services and honor guards and stuff for the whole idea of the privilege to serve.
Yeah.
Didn't come until quite a bit later on. Because of the things you run into and the things you see. And we went through, standing guard duty and 24-hour exercises, and sleeping on the floor in a corner, Cold War, and watching the Russian Bears go down the coast of Labrador, and all the games that they play, and the FLQ crisis, and the killing of Pierre Laporte. I think that kind of stuff, it makes an impression on you.
Yes.
A lot of people thought that I shouldn't have got out when I did. And I think back and I wonder about that myself.
Yeah.
But good Lord was with us and saw us through so far.
That's right. He's faithful.
And then I got my wife, Alana.
That's it. The backbone.
Yes. Behind every good man, there's a woman.
That's it.
Pushing and shoving.
He gives us good gifts, doesn't he? Oh, and your children.
Yep.
Precious children, Richard.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Wow. And here you are today.
Yeah.
Telling us the story, remembering it, whether it's been easy or hard, to go through some of those memories, Richard. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your time.